It's my time and it's my time, my time, my time and it's we get raw. It's my time to spit, my time, my time, my time to spit, we get raw.
Right in the back of the net. Right there. Come on! Get in! Get the fuck in! We love you, Liverpool! Winter! We love you, Liverpool! Winter!
It's not often these days you can celebrate a 1-1 draw the way we did at 11th Street Bar in New York. Hello, hello, it's episode 4 of YaRaw show. Indeed, 1-1, but what a game. Unbelievable. So many chances, so much beautiful and so much ugly football from both teams. Both could not finish for shit, but still, how entertaining it was. It left us at the edge of our seat. We nearly won it. City nearly won it. So even game. A very, very fair result. As signified in the reaction from the fans at the headquarters of LFC New York, 11th Street Bar, the awesome place.
We could have had all three, but I think we did well. I'm pretty happy. And you know what? In the end, we could have lost as well. They had some chances, so pretty happy. Still fighting for that top three.
Overall, great match for a 1-1 draw, though. So
Lallana's miss, though.
Lallana's miss. They hit the post on us. It balanced it out at the end of the day. So 1-1, fair result. Both teams could have won. So we'll take the point.
Well, I didn't really expect a whole lot, so I'm happy enough. We played well for like maybe a third of the match. Yeah, there's signs for next year.
I'm fine with the point. Would have taken obviously preferred the 3. The Lallana miss is bad, but Yaro misses a sitter at the end, so these things all somehow even out in the course of 90 minutes.
Basically, all the fans are in unison. Everybody takes this point.
We played with the most talent, most expensive, and I think the best team in English Premier League. This is a very good result, guys.
I agree. This is a very good result in the circumstances, considering how we played, considering how they played. We could be proud of ourselves. 1-1 draw is a fairly decent result to take from Etihad. However, I would still think that we probably should have won it. And even more importantly so, we could have won it. I tweeted after the game, the Lallana miss will haunt me for days, but the most important thing is that it doesn't haunt him. I mean, seriously, holy fucking smokes. It was harder to miss there than to actually score a goal. It didn't even take a lot of effort, you know, you just put your foot in and it's in the net, and we're 2-1 up. Some 15 minutes left for the game, and you never know, we could have even snatched all 3. Amazing amount of chances, amazing amount of clear-cut chances, but that Lallana one, damn it. Holy shit, I still cannot get over this. And a good friend of mine, also a regular member of LFCNY, had this to say about that.
First time in my life at home on my couch or at a bar, I dropped to my knees. That Lallana miss was legendary. Having said that, we killed somebody today and got away with murder. Liverpool got away with murder. I'll take that point every day of the week. Are you fucking kidding me?
Chetan said that Emre Can played like a man possessed today. How he managed to make those bursting rounds at the end of the game. Yeah, completely agree. I almost to the point that I'm starting to believe that Emre Can watched my show last week, maybe. You know, or maybe any other podcast where he was slated and criticized for not putting up consistent performances, like being horrific, horrendous, terrible, fucking atrocious in the first half against Burnley, winning that game, and then showing up at the Etihad. And he was probably the contender for man of the match, and probably he was man of the match, to be honest with you. Ferocious defending, excellent positioning, grit, bronze, and everything in there. Such a great performance by Emre Can. So Emre, if you watch my show, thank you, mate. Keep it up. That's the kind of performances we're looking for. And again, you looked like a filthy bastard in that game. That was phenomenal. That was exactly what we needed. Another reaction by Nigel LFC. Great game, happy with the point, but could have easily been 3. Just unlucky. Can was immense. Pretty much corresponds with everything I just said. I thought we could have won it, but a point is a fair result, and Can was again immense. Pinal Kachadia, sorry if I'm saying it wrong. Disappointed that we didn't take our clear got 2-3 chances. I think it was even more than 2-3, but probably Gax has better statistics on that. But we've had so much chances, and oh my god, that burst of pace by Mane in the first half, my god, that was fucking insane. Jesus, I watched that, and I don't think I've ever seen a Liverpool player with such speed. Maybe Raheem Sterling when he was a Red, when he was still not a snake, had similar traits, like similar pace and similar runs. But this Mane run against Stones was fucking insane. I don't think there was a penalty there, but nonetheless. Oliver West failed to go up when we had that great spell on the counter before the equalizer. Lallana missing, that sitter is crazy. James White, probably the most on-point reaction. I feel fucking exhausted at full time. Yeah, dude, we all felt exhausted, and not only because of all the drinking that we had at 11th Street Bar. Ooh, that was awesomeness. All right, so I also said that I was calm about the draw, and some reactions there. Tatty lad, neither Lallana or Aguero will sleep well for quite some time, but that's football. Fair point. Both had horrible misses. Both should have scored. Graham Smith said that the Lallana miss reminded of Joe Allen against Everton. I don't really remember which one that was, but I do remember one miss by Joe Allen. But, you know, the one other miss that comes to mind is Victor fucking Moses against Palace, and you know what I'm talking about. The Lallana's miss was even worse because it was even easier to score there than what Moses had against Palace. Hefty Horse also said all the top 6 have to play each other, which is evident, and so points will be dropped. I think 20 from 27 points should get us 4th. Should be something like that. 76 points should deliver top 4 to us, and let's not forget that the top 4 are still, the top 6 in fact, are all playing each other. We are out of the way. The suggestions that top 4 is out of our reach is completely fucking nonsensical, as I've been saying all along. Still a lot to play for. We can be there, guys. We just have to believe and support the club. There's a couple of stories. There's a couple of things I brought up in the week running to prior to the show. Most of them concern transfers. I first asked which league should LFC be LFC's main shopping destination this summer. An overwhelming majority of the voters of you guys, of 443, said it could be Germany with 86%. All others not even making 10%. I mean, you know, it's maybe because we have a German coach and stuff, or maybe because Bundesliga is genuinely a fucking insane league. It's great. It has so much quality in it. A lot of people actually ask about France. The reason I didn't put France on this poll because I don't believe France has that much of quality in it. There are obviously quite a few teams like Monaco, like PSG. They definitely have a lot of players. I mean, Kylian Mbappe is destroying the league and the Champions League right now. Like, look what he did to City over 2 games. And he's 18 years old. I don't think we are signing him this summer, though, because, I mean, it could be quite hefty price tag for an 18-year-old. And, you know, remember the Raheem Sterling thing, £50 million. And I know he was English, but nonetheless. I don't think, honestly, France should be our prime destination. I do agree with the 86%. Germany should be one. And not only because Klopp is from there and because he knows the language, the mentality, the players. I just think that ultimately Bundesliga has much more quality, which could be easily adapted, could be easily injected into the Premier League standard. La Liga is a bit of a different beast. Serie A is a completely different beast. We know how Italian players usually suck in the Premier League. I also ask you guys, would you want Kasper Schmeichel as LFC's #1 next season? There was some, you know, like minor speculation online by certain outlets. I just thought, like, speculation aside, it could be an interesting one. I mean, 49% of you guys, of 256 people who voted, said no, someone better. It's arguably a good point. But I do think that Kasper Schmeichel is an amazing goalkeeper. He's really good, and he proved it once again with the Champions League this week, this past week, saving another penalty. That was amazing. And, you know, he's also got a Premiership title under his belt. He's already a winner. He has a winner mentality with a much inferior squad that what we're supposed to have next season, hopefully, than Leicester had. And also, I mean, come on, signing Kasper Schmeichel for LFC, imagine what happens to his daddy. Ooh, I can fucking imagine, like, his head blowing up, you know, that would be awesome. So I kind of think that he could be a good choice for us if we sell Mignolet and keep Karius as #2. Although 26% of you said make Karius #1, and I think that could be the case because let's not deny this, Karius has got a lot of talent. The reason he's on the bench this season, it's probably justified. He's got a lot of stick for mistakes, but I still think he's a very top quality goalkeeper. And, you know, saying we should sell him, you gotta have your head deep up your ass to even suggest that. That's all I have to discuss for today, guys. I will be doing a separate show during this break. We'll have a lot of stuff to talk about, more polls. Just follow me online, you'll find everything. And please, 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 don't forget to email me your videos, your comments. This is my email again. It's very simple. You point the camera at yourself and send me the video. For fuck's sake, guys, let's make it entertaining. There were weeks when you send me videos from all over the world. That was so great. I mean, seeing you smiling, cheering. This time, and I'm not saying it's a regrettable thing. I have videos almost exclusively from 11th Street Bar. Thanks to the Moscow boys who actually send me videos as well. So see you later, guys. Later next week. And for now, as usual, drop the mic.
Liverpool! 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 Walk on, with hope in your heart, and you'll never walk alone. You'll never walk alone.